Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, the North, looking back to us, Prince of Evangile semi-blind. The next day came. While on one hand it might have been best to let her cool off, too much time by herself while I saw her feelings even more. We then decided to talk to Chiho. Tell her how I really felt. Well, you don't tell me that. Well, it's just yesterday. Hell, yesterday. Chiho turned her eyes away, her face red. The fact that Chiho was acting more or less like you yourself had me genuinely relieved. I was upset too, what I did. Nothing to be embarrassed about. Why not? I'm not quite sure how to answer that, but... Is that what your feelings really that embarrassing? I don't see why it should be. Besides the other people that... those other people involved, there's nothing to worry about. That's a nice way of putting it. It's the truth. She had her breath she had been holding. Either way, it was a long time ago. I'm not sure what I was thinking yesterday. I shook my head silently. Doesn't matter how long ago it was. It's natural that you should be angry about it. Yeah, so then you should probably apologize. I'm sorry. You see, you don't have any cause for complaint. I feel generally bad about what I did. That's all I wanted. You're probably feeling the way you do. You don't have to feel sorry about that. Right. But you're blowing me off though. Regret? Much better woman. Much better than Rise-san. I'm more grateful to you. Well, I mean, when we were kids, you really saved my life. Had me over for dinner and bringing me food, you know. That's about it really had been a lot of times. When I asked you, it saved my sanity, I guess you could say. Where did this come from? It's different from love, but I still think you were special to me. Idiot. You said like that. Why did I get my hopes up, huh? I'm sorry. I think you had to apologize. She held her hand in front of her eyes and turned away, hiding her face. After a few moments, she turned back to me and smiled. Here's something very useful. The false bravado was a little painful to watch, but I didn't let that show in my expression. Why did we not do this with Ritsuko, but we're gonna do it with everybody else? That's weird. I don't care. These has a love spot. Have you heard about it? Yes. Is that at all girls school? Because the umbrella is drawn on the walls of the heroine. The fact that there's all girls schools makes this seem more popular. I see. So where is it? On the mountain road to the summer camp. Did you notice the side path? No, I didn't notice it. Take that, you come to an overlook point with a big tree growing there. It says it's called the Guardian Tree. With the tree, you'll be joined together forever. Wow, I see. Got it. Thanks. You don't have to thank me. Well then, I'll be going. I turned around. Next moment, I felt a soft impact against my back. Chiho. Two arms under my chest and held me firmly. Just for now. This is the last time, so I felt something warm pressing against my back. After one hesitation, I placed a hand on a small, trembling fist. I'll get it back, okay? Yeah. Those two are quiet sobs, and from my eyes too a line of tears fell.
私ってこんなキャラだったかしら。
It's not going so well right now. It's going bad. But there's nothing to do about it either. Is this really the kind of person I am?
覗き見だなんて、しかも2日連続。なんだか自分で自分が信じられないわ。
Great people, on 2 days in a row, I should probably believe myself.
こんなモヤモヤとした気持ちにさせるあの人が憎たらしいし。
Hate people with hazy and sensitive feelings.
何より、こんな気持ちになってしまう自分が腹立たしいわ。
I hate myself for feeling that way.
本当にむしゃくしゃする。
It's just so irritating. Ow, ow, ow. Oh my, did you see that? I saw. You saw, kicked a bench. Oh, it was a bench. That was a trash can or something. Is this a vision? A mirage? It's a nightmare. Oh, I just said I got dead right on the bench. Okay. I buy it. I wasn't there. I couldn't see anyone. Ah. So this is why I stepped away from the tree. Didn't know whether to smile or not, so I just averted my eyes. Then I called her here. She probably realized that was what I was going to say. It seems to be limping a little. Salutations. Hey, Miss-san, did you hurt your foot? What? Well, you're walking sort of funny. That's why. Oh, yes, the Evangile was my desk earlier. You okay? Sorry, I see I had some kicking power. Kicking? What did I do with it? That's right, it's nothing to do with it. That's pretty strange, maybe she was just nervous. I came right up for no reason, then placed a hand on the trunk of the tree and turned my eyes to the caravan below. I sent my email, something I want to tell you, rather something I want you to know. When I saw a palm from the tree and turned face straight on, I couldn't turn it back to her a time like this. I was I saw her throat get moved tiny gulp. Wait. Huh? Before you spread this out to you, please hear what I have to say. Well, okay. And now, what could she have to say? Enjoy Maria Hall. Huh? But I have to tell. I have to tell the others, by which I mean the White Society. So then. Right. The awkward cheer came, and the White Society room felt like a true society for the first time in a while. Well, you're here to hear what I have to say. Take your Archie-san to hear it. Do I tell you? The thing that I've been keeping from you. Truly successful. As long as I keep this hidden, the reasons for wanting to reform won't really get across to people. What's the reason? So please hear me out. He starts to take a deep breath, her hands on the table balled into fists.
結論から言うとね、
Instead of the conclusion, he starts eye flicked towards me and then turned quickly back to the table. Why'd you look at me? I wondered, then I remembered. There's something I need to tell you more than anyone else.
三剣神社放火殺人未遂事件、あの事件の犯人は
Her son in the mystery shrine attempted murder arson incident was...
私の母親なの。
I knew it. My mother. I was so shocked I couldn't speak. It seemed everyone else felt the same way. But, of course, the woman who caused the fires had said something meaningless, words that she kept repeating. Words weren't really meaningless, I just didn't know what they meant. They would have definitely been saying something to us. To us? No, not to us. I was happy to be standing beside her. Now that I thought back, the most piercing gaze had been focused on the girl at my side. I was this branch, alone.
このことを知っているのはごく限られた人だけなの。他人では校長先生くらい。あとはきっと誰も知らないはずだわ。
I'm very aware of this. Outside my immediate family, only the headmistress knows. I don't believe anyone else does.
あんな大事件を起こしておいて、それはなぜか。理由は2つあって、一つは卒業後すぐに引っ越してしまったということ。
You ready to cause that fire? There were two reasons. One has to do with how she moved away immediately after graduation. Reason? Of course, her mother would have attended business too.
結婚して東京に出たから同窓会に出席したのも 1,2 回程度で、あとはちょっと無理で。
She moved to Tokyo. She attended only 1 or 2 class units before, but it just became
だ
impossible.
から卒業して転居してからはほとんどこちらと没交渉で、さすがに気がつく人もいなかったみたいだわ。それが一つ。
And she moved away after graduation. She had little interaction with anyone here, so no one seemed to notice that was one reason.
あともう一つ。それがその
As it is, well, used on some of her words. She dug her fingernails so deep in the back of her hand that they turned white.
実名報道がされなかったから。この意味わかるかしら。
The account wasn't reported. Can you guess why that is? The rest of the stands a glance. If your name wasn't reported, what could that have to do with anything?
もしかして精神状態が普通ではなかったからとかでしょうか。
Maybe she was of an abnormal mental state? Misa-san nodded. Mental state? That did seem like a possibility. The way the woman was acting certainly wasn't normal. I could just barely see her eyes. They seem empty to me. What did the woman Misa's mother? What did she say back then? The flames raged around us, soft words reached me. Resounding as if the mouth of hell itself. I was sure I heard them. Something to her daughter. What did she say?
信じられる？お母さんは事件の犯人は結局牢屋に入れられることもなかったのよ。
You asked my mother. After what the culprit did, they didn't even put her in jail.
病院に入ってそれでおしまい。
Hospital, that was the end of it.
死者が出なかったことだけが不幸中の幸いだわ。でも怪我人はたくさん出た。神社も燃えてしまった。
I'm sorry there were no casualties, but many people were injured and the shrine burned down to the ground.
その罪は一体どうやって償えばいいのよ。
How could someone for a crime like that?
リセさん、それは確かに心は壊れていたんでしょうよ。でもだからって罪は消えないはずだわ。
It's true that she wasn't in her right mind, but that doesn't excuse what she did.
苦しめてしまった人に、傷つけてしまった人に、どうしたら償えるの？
People suffered, people were injured, how could one possibly atone? Really, the sun looked into my eyes. In that moment, I felt I understand the way she felt about me.
でも、 仕方がないじゃない。事件としてはもう終わったことなんでしょ。
Let's do it now, right? What's done is done.
でもリセさん、
But Rise-san. Yes?
そのことと変革がどう関係あるの？
What was it to do with reform?
私思うんだけど、万仙女って磁場っていうのかな、そういうのが強すぎるのよ。
This is like a gravity well. One that's too strong.
磁場、
Gravity well?
例えば教職員9割以上が卒業生で構成されているという話はみんなもご存知ね。
To these orphans, you know what I'm telling the alumna, don't you?
そして親子3代にもわたって万仙のせいという話も珍しくもなんともないわ。
These are misplaced hosts to generations of families either.
つまり生活そのものに問題があったりするような例外を除けば、卒業した後もずっと万仙女にとらわれ続けるのよ。
However, aside from a few people who take issue with the lifestyle itself, most women type of necessity after they graduate.
それはあたかも星の周りを回り続ける衛星のようなもので、わかるわよね。
The moon exists over our planet. Do you understand what I mean?
ずっと離れられない。それは確かにいい面もあるわ。人とのつながりとかね。でも悪くすると
You can't escape. Of course, it has advantages. You can form bonds that last a lifetime. But in the worst cases, Ritsu managed to bite out the words.
私の母親のようになってしまう。
She ended by my mother.
お母さんは変化に耐えられなかったの。
Mother couldn't deal with change.
変化、
Change?
卒業、結婚、転居、そして
Graduation, marriage, moving, and then
出産。
having children. Saw the place falcon towards the sky. The faint, terrified breathing of myself and the girl by my side. The approaching shadow. The scorching heat. The scene you played before me, the woman's mouth moved. That's right, that was what she said. You, Ben. Though what you think it to go into the asterisks, they are correct to the number of letters that it is. I don't remember if it was in the original version, because certain persons omitted it because he said it was too graphic, which I don't disagree with entirely, but I'm not censoring this. But YouTube finds a problem with it. Hey guys, you guys just tagged me. I'll send you a link to the original file. You'd never been. That's easier. Yeah. I wish you had never been born. Yep, there it is. There's the line. As I remember the last one, my whole body went cold. The flames moved off in the distance. It felt like I was freezing. So guys, here's on space. Had you turned those words back then? Heard. She must have heard them. I heard them. And she was right beside me. Then you shot still and it come a moment too late. Didn't release it until after those poisoned words were spoken. I regret that even now.
そうした大変化に耐えられなかったのは、
You usually deal with those changes.
お母さんがきっといつまでも女学生のままの気分でいたからだわ。
Because of behind the girl's mind school mindset.
要するに自己像と現実の齟齬に耐えられなかったの。
She discrepancy between her image of herself and the reality.
そして徐々に精神の具合を悪くしていって、
That because I was a breakdown in her mental state. So I said a laugh.
私普通にしているお母さんの姿ってほとんど記憶にないのよ。
I very remember what my mother was like when she was sane.
機嫌がいい時はまだ番宣のに通っているようなつもりでいるし、悪い時は体調が悪いみたいな感じでずっと伏せっていた。
Best time she asked you were still at Vincent's, but the worst time she stayed in bed all day as if she were physically ill.
機嫌がいい時がマシかっていうとそうでもない。私のこと妹として扱って。
Here's the best times when you're better. She me like a little sister.
そんな時、お父さんは必ず言ったものだわ。お前はお母さんの娘なんだって。妹なんかではないんだって。
Those my father would tell me, you are her daughter, you are not her little sister. So that everything about her past came up, we all lost the will to speak.
やがて、私は東京の実家を出て、番宣のに入学した。両親の顔を見るのは、夏休みと年末年始だけになって。
Left of the house in Tokyo and to Vincent's. I only ever saw my parents during summer vacation in the New Year.
たまにしか会わなくなって、私にははっきりと分かったわ。お母さんは悪化している。
On this long vacation, I could see it very clearly. My mother was getting worse.
両親の仲は良かったの。仲というか、とにかく、お父さんはお母さんのこと深く愛していたから。
It's very close. Rather, I should say that my father loved my mother very much.
だからなるべくは手元に置いておきたかったようだけど、結局諦めて入院させることにした。
Colonel Keeper
結
is
局というか、
nearly as possible, but in the end, he gave up and had her institutionalized. But of
あ
course,
る出来事があったからなのだけど。
so after something forced his hand. Every time she shut off and pressed a hand to her throat as if choking herself, her face distorted in pain.
どうしたの？
What's wrong?
いえ、
Nothing. She moved her hand and took in a deep breath.
それが事件の1年前。でも入院後も病状が好転しなくて、お父さんはとうとう賭けに出たの。
That was 1 year before the incident, but her condition didn't improve in the hospital. The father decided to take a risk.
それがこちらへの転院。あえてバンセーヌの近くに戻ることで状態は安定してくれるかもしれないから。
He had a chance hospital here. He thought that being given else might help her condition to stabilize.
でも逆に悪化する恐れもあって、それでも可能性にすがるしかなかったのよ。
The chance might make her much worse, but still he had to try.
1年前の時点でお母さんはもう決定的に壊れていたから。
Because the year before that, mother suffered a decisive breakdown. His son looked at me.
転院してきたのは事件の直前のことなのよ。
Chance came just before the arson occurred.
賭けは失敗に終わってしまったわ。
His risk ended in failure. Why?
バンセーヌの建て替えがあったから。
There's a genre of modeling.
思い出の場所はもう消えてしまっていた。心の中の現実はもうどこにもない。お母さんはそのことを思い知らされたのよ。
Page remember all gone. That was the moment when she realized that the reality behind no longer existed.
それで事件を起こしてしまったの。
And that's what did the arson. And so exhausted, she came to the end of her long tale. Even though she had finished, no one wanted to speak. After a few moments, she raised her eyes again.
それでも私はバンセーヌが好き。将来潰れるなんてことはあってほしくない。
Even so, I do live in this nest. I don't want to see it destroyed.
でも変わってほしいとも切実に思うの。
But I just want to see it change.
少しくらい普通になったってバンセーヌはきっといい学校だわ。私はそう信じてる。
But be there with just a little more normalization. This nest could become a wonderful school.
それが私の変革にかける思いなの。
They just wanted to reform. After a few minutes, Mama Shiho spoke.
わかった。リセさんの思い、確かに私にも理解できるように思う。
Okay, if I can understand the reason, Mrs.
千穂さん。でも一日だけ考えさせて。ごめんね。
But I did think it over. Sorry. She just left the room.
確かに今の話はそうそう明かせるものではないわね。
Guess that really a story you can work through in a few minutes.
ねえリセ、あなた体育祭の前、私たちだけではなくて全校生徒に向けて発信した方がいいみたいなこと言っていたけれど。
You say before the festival, you said something about telling the story not to us but to the whole school.
それは考えた方がいいわよ。
You used to think long and hard about that.
私もそう思います。
I agree.
そんなことをしたら、もしかしたらあなた傷つくことになるかもしれない。
Joe might end up hurting you.
むやみに自分を傷つける必要はないじゃない。ね。
You seem to get hurt, right? Risa nodded.
じゃあ、私も行くわ。ごきげんよう。
Where do we go? Salutations.
私も。
That's a lie. Put my hand to Risa's son's gently, silently. Then surprised for a moment. Put the hand on top of mine. From now on, yeah, every night at 9 o'clock, I'll be waiting for you under the guardian tree. What? I'll be waiting for you until you can work out your feelings. Bye. I left the room.
私が時間の無駄遣いをすると思って。
Didn't waste time.
何よその顔は。
Why do you like that? No reason.
なんで笑うのよ。
Oh, why are you laughing? No reason. I was just thinking. Here we are, here you are.
どういう意味かしら。
What else supposed to mean? This means you're amazing.
あら嫌だ。そのようなこと言って。
People say things like that. It's the truth. It's already shining. She really was like the sun. Your tragic secret just made her shine more brightly. Maybe that's why she didn't need any time.
私がどれだけ勇気を振り絞ってここに来たと思っているのよ。
You know sure it took me to come here? Did it really?
なぜ意外そうにするのかしら。
Why are you so surprised? Because you're usually so confident.
自信なんかないわよ。こんなこと私初めてなんだから。
You're not confident. I never did anything like this before. Risa-san.
はい。
Yes? Put my hands on her shoulders and looked into her eyes. She twitched in surprise and looked straight back into mine. I love you, Risa-san.
ちょっと
Wait a minute. Huh? Her beauty can't be a little flustered.
少しはその前振りをくださいな。いきなりのことで心臓が止まるかと思ったじゃない。
I'd whip a bit. If you just say it right, it would be a heart attack. Ah. That right here was the build-up.
それはそうですけど、もうあなたムードってものが分かっていないわ。
You're talking to someone whose IQ is lower than my own. It's low. It's like almost a negative because of how stupid he is. He'll like do anything. That's true, but really, it's like he's really not out of the mood. Sorry. Should we start over?
それこそムードがありません。
Move even more. Just scowled sulkily at me. Yes, that's true. Really. She forgot the voucher and turned back to me. Pretended to body softening against my hands.
私も好きよ。あなたのこと大好きなの。
I do love you so much. Her heart gave a thump, and then happiness like 98 early speed began to spread through my chest. Slowly, but thoroughly. Happiness was filling my body.
何かしらこの気持ち。
What is this feeling? Rita-san closed her eyes and pressed a hand to her chest.
初めて感じる気持ちなの。言葉にすれば嬉しいとか喜びになるけれど、とても言い表せないわ。
So the correct word of what you're feeling is love. I assume. I felt this way before. Whereas like happiness and joy don't seem adequate. I feel the same way.
そう
I see. So now pure happiness appeared on her face. Stayed for a while, laughing and gazing in each other's eyes. I felt so happy that even though part of me realized how silly we were being, I couldn't seem to stop myself. At last, the laughter died down like the tide receding, but the overwhelming feeling of happiness remained.
ねえ、ちょっとおしゃべりしましょうよ。
Listen, I think we should talk. We saw a point just spot on the ground and sat down there side by side. But it's better session we ended up staying silent for the longest time. I was thinking of how wonderful it was, the faint warmth of her hand in mine. Listen, Masaya-san. Yeah?
さっき前振りがどうとかって言ったけれど、私だって昼間の段階であなたの気持ちは分かっていてよ。
I always had a blood earlier, and urged down the stairway. I knew how you felt.
それでも一旦マリア館に移ったのがなぜかあなたには分かるかしら。
Do you understand why I asked you to turn me a hall anyway? Of course I do.
そう。
I see. The same reason you apologized to me in the restaurant about what happened after the festival. At the time, you didn't really understand why you were apologizing. I thought maybe it was because I saved you, and that's why I'd said it for a thank you, but... Yes. Were you trying to atone? But through his son's eyes, she wanted to get dejectedly. It's hard things for me to say, but at a time like this, I wanted to be clear. Title of the culprit. To a victim? She nodded firmly. This is how now why she was determined to emphasize the difference between parents and their children. Of course she was right, but it was hard to make that distinction herself when you were in that position. That's why she said to me, she was saying it just as much as to herself. No matter how you feel, you can't tell things if someone else did. So now that I know the truth, I'm going to tell you the same thing. Give her hand a squeeze. Rather you say thank you than I'm sorry. I'm so glad I fell in love with you. You make me blush. It's true.
そういえば夏祭りで思い出したけれど、シアンがあなたと分かったとき、私泣いてしまったでしょ。
By the way, do you know how I cried at the summer festival when I remembered that you're Xian? Oh, yeah. That's right, I've been curious and asked her about it, but she had brushed off the question.
それがどういう気持ちから出たものなのか、明かす時がようやく来てくれて、私としても嬉しいわ。
How does that find the reason why I felt that way? How?
そう、今。
Yes, now. Then tell me.
再会が嬉しかったのはもちろんだけど、それだけで泣いたわけではないわ。
I was so happy.
安堵感から出たものなの。
I was happy to see you again. That's not the only reason I was crying. I was also relieved. Relieved?
私、少し悩んでいたのよ。それが一気に解消してくれたから。
So worried about it for so long, I lifted my worries out at once. She had said something like that at the time too. Well, I was worried for so long, and now those words lifted out at once. And I was happy that...
それがどんな悩みか、あなたには分かって。
This I was worried about? Oh, no, I have no idea.
恋の板挟みよ。
Between loves. Huh?
シアンは私にとって確かに初恋の男の子だったわ。そしてずっと心の中に住んでもいた。
Since she was first love, kept the place in my heart for the longest time.
でも今現在目の前に素敵な男子がいて、その人にもどうしても惹かれてしまう。
This amazing man appeared. I fell in love with him too.
それで私少し悩んでいたの。
That's why I was worried. What? That's all?
そんなこととはどういうことかしら？
What do you mean that's all? Oh, nothing.
だってシアンをあるいは初恋を裏切るようで私としても心苦しかったの。
I thought of Shane Chien, my first love, was always a little painful to me. Oh, I see. This is a pure and earnest reasoning, very much like Krisei-san.
でもそんな時あなたが初恋のあの人であることが分かって。
It's very easy for me that you and my first love were one and the same.
あの時の安堵と言ったらもうこれで目いっぱいマサヤさんを好きになって構わないんだってそう思ったの。
If I do that now, I could love you with all my heart. Something about the words made me feel bashful. My whole face turned red. Please stop leaning closer.
わかるでしょ？私がすぐには言えなかったこと。
You said now I couldn't tell you right away?
こんなこと恋人にでもならない限り口が裂けたって言えやしないもの。
Something they couldn't say, not until we were really together. Right.
マサヤさんったら赤い顔
There's a Renaissance-san. So it's yours, you say-san.
それはそうよ。こんなことまで正直に話して火が出てしまいそう。
Of course it is. After everything I told you, I feel like I'm burning up.
でもね、言いたかったの。私の気持ち、あなたには分かってほしかったの。
I wanted to tell you. I wanted you to understand how I felt. It made the happiness I found. I never knew that getting to share my feelings with the girl I loved could make me so happy. We stood up idly at our bare arms. Maybe it's time to go. Are you cold?
そうね。そうしましょう。
Great, let's go back. We stood up, hand in hand.
マサヤさん、私なら平気よ。
Nelson, I'll be fine. What?
エスコートがなくても転ばないと思うわ。
Hey, nothing will fall. How did you guide me? No, that's not why I'm doing this. What? I just want to, that's all.
純粋に。
That's all? We just looked down at her hand suddenly as if caught off guard.
そうね。こうしていると、なんだか嬉しいわ。あなたもそうなのね。
Of course, doesn't make me feel happy. Does it make you happy? Yeah.
じゃあ、こうしていましょう。人の目もないことだし。
Thanks, no one's watching after all. Previously, I just been leading Lisa down by the hand. Maybe I really didn't guide her. But now I shook my hand firmly.
私、こういうことってよくわからなくて。女子ばっかりの中で育ったものだから。
Not for the sort of thing. We don't always feel good after all. Well, I don't know much about myself.
けど、ほら、ずっと閉鎖された空間で生活してきたこともあるし。
I was in this bowl for so long. Ah, that could be a factor too. Better or worse, she was clean and pure, untouched by the world. That had its appeal in its own way. It triggered wild thoughts of a blank canvas of a girl to paint in my own image.
これは少しは勉強しないといけないかもしれないわね。
What do I need to study more about? With manga again?
そう。あと、保健体育の教科書で復習とか。
So, but these students really has textbooks. Huh?
もう、何言わせるのよ。
What did you make me say? I didn't make you say anything. No, there's something I want to ask you. It's okay if you don't tell me, of course. What is it? The person that got your mom placed in the hospital. What was it? I was asking out of simple curiosity. Because I ran to the back of the hall, her face had distorted in pain. I was worried about her.
あのね、
Well, her hand closed tight around mine. She turned to me, looking in the eyes like always seeing me.
お母さん、私の首を。
On my neck. As she spoke, her other hand reached slowly for her neck. I get it. I see moving with the life of its own. Reached out to grab it. It was a delicate hand, yet it possessed frightening strength. I understand. Just say it. Let's go. Right. From my hand relaxed. We started walking again, side by side. I said the dorm came into sight. Spoke to her in a low but firm voice. Something happens after this. I'll protect you again.
ありがとう。
Thank you. And we end it right here. This is episode of Let's Play Princess Vanessa Blind. What did we say? Now, forever.